Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Heritage in Focus live on Truth TV. It's always an exciting moment when we have to come your way with Heritage in Focus every Tuesday afternoon from 4 p.m. till 5 p.m. Interestingly, today we have some of our mentees. Last week we spoke about the Heritage SHS Career Mentorship Program that was going to happen from last week. And so today we have some of the mentees with us, and they are going to be with us in the studio from now up until 5 p.m. and they'll be telling us much of the stories and much of the experiences they've had since last week when they came in. And that is what we are going to do today. So today we're having a time with our mentees who have come from various places across the country to be on the campus of Heritage Christian University College for 2 weeks, acquiring basic skills and also some career guidance in their future endeavors. My name is Janice Abbey, and the show is Heritage in Focus. Let's have a big thank you to Heritage Christian University College, who always are proud sponsors, helping us to come here with the show. Heritage is calling to you that in January 2025, we've opened admissions. So Bachelor of Business Administration programs in various fields are available for you to choose from. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology and Information Security are also available for you to choose from. We have professional programs also available for you that you can choose from any of them. Contact Heritage on 020-229-8399, 020-229-8399. Now, my beautiful outfit, the shirt I'm putting on right now, you're looking at it and you just admire the shirt. Yeah, it's coming from Mentees Couture. Mentees Couture. For your weddings, for your outdoorings, for your funerals, any occasion that you can think of that you're looking out for any African print to put on, kaftan, anything, just contact Mentees Couture. And you can do that via this phone number 054-691-9667. 054-691-9667. You can also WhatsApp them on 026-882-2110. 026-882-2110. And Mentees Couture will make sure that you look so stunning for that particular event you've been waiting out for. I'll be introducing my guests later on after a break where we are going to have interaction. They are from senior high school, so the vibe is going to be there. Interesting, last weekend something happened on campus, and I know some of them. I'm actually looking forward to having some of them who have given some positive vibes already, especially from last week. And some of them, don't worry, they'll come and share with us on the show. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll delve straight into conversations with our mentees.
My name is William Satulik, Vice President and Provost of Heritage Christian College. I bring all of you greetings from Heritage and invite you to join us for an experience that is life transforming. We educate compassionate entrepreneurial leaders. We invite you to pick application forms and join us. We offer a variety of programs in business, information technology, nursing, theology and ministry, both at the graduate and undergraduate level. Here at Heritage, we stand and walk with you. We invite you to join us for a life-transforming experience. Welcome to Heritage.
Join us now.
Are you interested in building yourself in the media sector? Do you want to be a journalist, a videographer, a photographer, or any media personnel? Then Heritage Media Center is the right place to be. Ashon Michaelina is my name, a student of the Heritage Media Center. Heritage Media Center is just not centered on theory, but mostly about practicals. I am a student studying both journalism and multimedia. Someone would ask, can I study both journalism and multimedia? Yes, you can, and it also comes with a discount. Studying at Heritage Media Center gives you the opportunity to have access to all learning materials. Here at Heritage Media Center, we have the best lectures. Their main aim is to make sure we get the best of understanding. Come to Heritage Media Center and have that quality education.
Welcome to GH Accommodation Group Limited, your gateway to a smarter, hassle-free student living experience. Say goodbye to the stress of finding student accommodation. With our efficient, user-friendly platform, we connect students to the best hostels and rooms. Need flexibility? We offer hassle-free booking, flexible payment options, room sharing opportunities, easy refunds, and round-the-clock customer support. GH Accommodation puts you first. Are you a hostel owner? Boost your visibility and manage bookings with ease. Digital record keeping, real-time analytics, and flexible booking control, everything you need at your fingertips. We are proud to partner with top universities across the country, ensuring students find the best accommodations tailored just for them. Join us today and let GH Accommodation transform your student living experience. Visit GH Accommodation online or call us on 020-271-6022.
GH Accommodation, your gateway to affordable, reliable, and convenient student housing.
Located near top universities, easy access, stress-free studies from our craft.
Welcome back from that break. And so we are delving straight into conversations this afternoon with our mentees. And I have 3 of them. We'll be having a couple of more of them, coming to join us and also share their thoughts with us and experiences with us so far. But we have 3 of them who are coming from various areas of the training models that were exposed to them. So this mentorship program is actually organized to give opportunities to senior high school graduates to be able to come in and acquire some basic skills while they are with their WASI results to make preparations for university or the tertiary level in 2025. And so the areas that were assigned to them included entrepreneurship, bead making and soap making and wig making. There's also journalism and media. There is web design and graphic design. And then they do some other core things like public speaking, career guidance, and a whole lot of things. I have with me in the studio today my immediate left, Omega Agbeke Kwame. The Agbeke sounds sweeter, Omega, how are you?
Please, I'm fine.
Great. And he is from the journalism and media class. Nanajwa Mwate. Nanajwa.
Hi.
Why for Papa?
Thank you.
Why for also thank you. And then Jason, his will. Jason, you're welcome. Great. So Jason is from the graphic design. Nanajwa is from the web design, then Omega from the journalism and media class as well. Let me start off with you ladies first. Nanajwa, how has it been generally before we get into specifics?
Okay, generally it has been fun and interacting. I've learned a lot since I came here, and I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to come here and at least learn some basic things and some things that would help me in life.
Okay, I see. Interesting. Jason, how about you? Graphic design. How has the experience been since last week?
Interesting.
What has made it so?
With our facilitator, very fun. He asks so many questions. He always wants to get to us, find out what is happening with each of us in the ICT lab. So it's been interesting.
Great to hear. And for Omega, I've been with him for all the days actually. Omega, how has the experience been for you?
The experience has been very impactful, educative, and entertaining. Meeting Mr. Conrad Kakaba and yourself, very interesting and interactive.
I see. Now let me stick with you. Which senior high school did you complete? Which year? Was it this year? Which program?
Yeah, I went to Sogakope Senior High School in the Volta region, Sogakope precisely.
Okay.
Where I read general science and I completed this year.
General science. So why did you decide to come to journalism and media?
I always love journalism and media, so I want to has something to do with journalism as well. And that's why, hearing of mentorship, I decided to do journalism in media.
I see. So I'm going to try with the science.
No.
That's just bad. But Anajo, how about you? Which high school did you complete? Which program did you read?
Okay, so I'm coming from Hope College and I also read general science.
Okay. Wait, science students. Interesting. Jason.
I was a home science student in Hope College. I completed this year.
Home science. Home economics.
Yes.
Is that home economics?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I see. Why did you decide to venture into graphic design?
I had general knowledge in arts as an elective subject in high school.
Okay.
So then I decided to kind of develop it with the computer because in high school we did not use computers in our works. So, which is why I chose graphic design.
What is that one thing that since you came and being in a classroom has made you feel like yes, it's worth it to be at the mentorship program?
With the computers all around.
Computers all around.
Yes.
So you're just playing with the computers. Oh, that's interesting. Nanajo, how about you? What is it in the web design class?
Okay, so before I decided to choose the web designing, because I'd watch movies and I'm always hearing people coding and stuff. Like it's actually fun when they come on the camera and like they are coding and everything. I'm like, what's going on there? So I was curious to know. But then when I got into the web designing class, I was like, coding is actually really nice. So I'm really enjoying it over there and it's fun.
Do you think it's something you would like to take it to the next level, the
Yes.
coding level?
Yes.
So from general science, you like to maybe do IT or do something?
Yes.
Interesting. And how about you? For you, I've been asking you a lot. From science background, usually in the high school, I keep saying, when you're a science student, you're supposed to be going to the IT and going to the medical field and all of that. What is it about the journalism that always keeps you going, that you wanted to be there and you decided to choose that?
Okay, for me, I always love to express myself and I want to be heard everywhere. And I feel journalism will give me that right platform to just feel free and express myself the way I want to. Because I always want to blend the two fields, health and media. And I want to be a mental health advocate. So I feel journalism will give me the right platform to get it going.
Interesting. Right from the very onset, you figure something out here. Interesting. So we are just speaking to some of our mentees to find out from them what it's been like. But let me get to them and find out. Meeting the people on campus usually is something that is really key for everyone. And so you need to have some good reception. Nanajwa, how has the reception been for you?
It's cool. It's cool. I like the surrounding and the interaction I'm getting from some of the students who attend Heritage University, and they've told me their experience they've had here, and I'm actually loving the school and everything.
Interesting. How about you? The people you've met, the new mates you've met in class, aside the new mates, in terms of the staff who are in Heritage, and how are all of these people making your stay a comfortable one for you?
So one of the core values of the Heritage University is community. And as I came, trust me, I can feel the community. Everyone you come in contact with, the person feels like the person knows you from somewhere. And that bond, that brotherhood, that sisterhood is always there. Though the person doesn't know you from anywhere, this is your first time to the person. The person expresses him or herself like that vibe is there. And I met Auntie Dinah, also in the media. The first day I spoke to her, like she took me like her son. So I felt so lovely and proud of myself.
I see.
Yeah.
So my producer, Dinah, hey, why not mommy by force? Interesting. But Jason, do you feel the same in terms of reception and the people around or the people on the campus of Heritage?
Yes, I feel welcomed. And I also have a feel of my alma mater. It feels like Hope College because it's a Church of Christ institution.
Okay.
So you have the feeling of being a member, even if you don't belong to that denomination.
Okay.
Yes, there's always time for you to learn new things, coming into contact with the people around. So
Interesting. I would like you to be, just like Omega is doing, you're raising your voice when you're speaking. Want to hear you audibly. But graphic design, when you are done with here, everything, because I know this Saturday is the final day. It looks like it's just come around so quickly. But Saturday is the final day. When you leave here and you've stepped out into the world, preparing for university, what is it that you think graphic design is going to be able to do for you as a home economics student?
I'll be able to design some flyers for myself. I have a cousin who already has a pizza joint. Yes, so I can design some flyers and make some money.
So the money is very important. Did you have any kind of experience with graphic designing? Like, I know you mentioned the general knowledge in art, but in terms of practicality, is this your first time trying your hands on something?
Not really. I am used to a few arts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Such as
PixArt to Photoshop, of which we are using now in the lab. But I have some experience with that one. So.
And how do you think this 1 week, or let's say the 7 days, has improved upon what you have already?
With our facilitator, Mr. Barry Ofori, yes, he's very, very hardworking. So he's just giving it to us, all the knowledge he has.
Okay.
Yes. So.
Okay. Now, Nana, when it comes to web design, I know you are supposed to, if not for anything, the little knowledge I know, web design is web design. Design the website. So you create web pages and all of that. How has it been for you watching movies and knowing people who are coding and all of that? How does it feel for you as a lady to get the chance to try your hands on how to code and try to create some websites and web pages?
It actually gives you a upper hand because when it comes to something like web designing, people normally take it to be like it's for boys and everything.
Okay.
But then when they realize that a female is in web design, like a female knows how to design a website, I feel like I actually have a upper hand than my friends because, like, let's say Jason is in web designing and let's say you're going to apply for the same job. Though I'm not using a gender something to cross him, we have the same education level and everything. But then the unique thing is because I'm a female and you hardly get females coding and everything, I might get the chance or a higher opportunity than Jason will.
So the gentleman watching, please, this girl has an agenda. Watch out for her. Najwa has an agenda. That's very, very interesting to know from you. We'll be wrapping up with you very, very quickly. But what will you tell others who are watching? In November, there's going to be the second edition for the year. For those who are watching us who have not been able to be part of this edition, let me start off with you. Then we'll go this way. Omega, what will you say to those who are out there who would like to join? For the next edition.
Okay, so if I've been given the whole day to talk about heritage SHS career mentorship, I'll be speaking.
Okay.
But then these 2 weeks has been like 2 years for me because I've learned a lot. Actually, back at home, I kind of know how to speak publicly, but then coming here, I learned it the more. And then the very Monday we started, Mr. Kakraba, he's always on our nerves. And you would think that he's disturbing, but then he's trying to build you up. So everyone watching me, I advise and for you to come to SHS Career Mentorship right here in Heritage University College because it's going to be impactful, educative, and entertaining. Those are the 3 things I look out for. When I came, they were all met for me. So I'm very grateful to the organizer and everyone.
Thank you so much, Omega. That's his message to all of you who are watching. Anajwa, what will you say to your friends?
Okay, I'll tell them that this 2 weeks I'm spending here, is fun, is entertaining. I'm learning a lot. Not only web designing being my elective, but then we get to have general meetings, career mentorship skill where some of us are going to university to do the courses our parents want us to do. But then me being here, I've been taught that it's your future. This is what I want to do. I want to pursue law. I know there are a lot of lawyers in Ghana, though I did science, I want to pursue law. My dad is telling me to pursue, let's say, be a pediatrician.
Okay.
But then I know that I don't like children because they are noisy and everything. So why would I go into something I don't like? And we all know that doing something you don't like, you not do it from your heart. But then me being a lawyer, I know that I like talking, I like to defend myself and everything. I will have to do law. So that means I'll be able to defend my clients, whether they are right or wrong in the situation. So I learned that we should sit down with our parents and discuss the pros and cons of our career. And we shouldn't let them impose what they want us to do, but then let them understand the reason why you want to do it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nana Joa. So you get a chance to know all of these things. So she's saying join for the next edition. Jason, let's wrap up with you. What's your message to everyone out there?
For me, my mom even told me that, don't you think you need some rest? You are done with Mercy. Why should you go after this mentorship program? I said, I want to go.
Okay.
Because I know what I want. So if you know what you want, just go for it. You want something, you go for it. And I recommend this senior high school mentorship program for everyone out there.
Okay.
Because you get registered, you learn new things, you meet new people, and you have fun. So I recommend the program for all senior high school graduates.
Okay. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for sharing your time with us today on Heritage in Focus. We'll go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll have another set to join us to share the experiences.
The idea of establishing a senior high school in Fete to provide world-class high school education was conceived in 2006. It took us 6 years of planning because we wanted to get it right. And that is how Hope College began on 1st October 2012. But we also knew that a school is not just made up of structures and students. Teachers are an integral part of any school. And so, at the very beginning, the founders of Hope College thought it wise to recruit the very best to teach at Hope College. We went around the country and selected the best teachers from various schools, in fact the top senior high schools in Ghana, put them together into a team to begin Hope College.
The teachers are more like parents to us. They don't only teach us, they mentor us, they make sure that we are in class. Everything that is about us, they make sure they are concerned.
There is also the mentorship meetings where the teachers meet us and talk to us about problems, what we are facing and how we can solve them.
Our 4 pillars are character, scholarship, service, and leadership. And in everything we do, we want these traits to be found in our students so that they can excel wherever they go.
The character is where we transform students to have nice characters, moral characters as well. Also, the scholarship is when you are given an award of being best student in subjects like the mathematics, elective maths, and other subjects.
As a senior high school, we are about the only one that teaches sign language. Every student learns sign language at Hope College. And so by the time each student graduates, he or she is able to sign and is able to interpret for the deaf. This gives them an added advantage in life.
Also the only school where the students are supposed to do a minimum of 100 hours of community service to show they are dedicated to their communities and also to show that they love and respect the people around them.
We are about the only senior high school in Ghana that has a full-fledged hospital with 3 full-time doctors, over 25 nurses, with a dental clinic, an eye clinic, a laboratory, and what have you.
It is the only school that all the students are active members of the choir. Trust me, this school, our singing is on point. You will never get a place like Hope College.
If you want your child to make it to the university, be it in Ghana or anywhere in the world, you want to educate your child in a school that will prepare that child well for that, to get excellent grades in the WASI and to make it out there. That is why you want to choose Hope College for the education of your child.
Now, we may find OMG. Welcome back from the break. We are still live on Heritage in Focus, and we are having an interaction with mentees for the 2024 October edition of the Heritage SHS Career Mentorship Program. We had a first set talking to us about their experiences. Joining me in the studio are 3 beautiful ladies who are also into various fields. One from the entrepreneurship field, one from the web design, right? And then one also from the journalism as well. Okay, graphic design, not web design, graphic design. So my immediate left is Elizabeth Pepra. She is in the journalism and media field. And then we also have Nanaya as well in the graphic design field. She is in the middle. And then a lady in black is Makafui from the entrepreneurship field. Y'all welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Great. Let me start off with you, Lizzie. First of all, which school are you coming from? Which secondary school?
St. Francis Senior Technical, Kemoda.
That's like 4 hours to 5 hours drive.
Sure.
Oh, that's nice. Good to know. Which program did you read out there?
General Arts.
General Arts. With your electives being what?
Geography, Economics, History and Government.
Geography, Economics, History and Government.
Sure.
Interesting. Nanaya, how about you?
Every girl senior high school.
Ish. Is it a breed that will... No, that's Kobo girls. Kobo is shiny. Okay. So Ebri are still on the mountains. How is Ebri? Do you miss Ebri?
No.
You don't?
But I miss the weather. I don't miss the school.
Oh, Nanaya. Interesting. Which program did you read out there?
Visual arts.
Wow. Visual arts. My producer also read visual arts. She's a lady from Fantiman, right? Fantiman girls. Interesting. Maka?
I'm from Hope College.
Hope College. Which program? General Arts electives.
Government, History, Accounts and Geography.
Geography. Same as yours, right?
Sure.
I was waiting for someone to mention my electives that I did in high school. And I was saying. Anyway, so let me start off with Nanaya. Graphic design class. Coming from a visual art background, did that also push you to get into graphic design?
Well, back in SHS, my electives were jewelry, textiles, general knowledge in arts, and EMAT.
Okay.
So, they were doing it's either textiles or graphic design, but I chose textiles.
Okay.
So I wanted to have an upper hand in the graphic design. So I decided to come for this mentorship and get that upper hand.
So because you decided to opt the textiles ahead of the graphic design, you thought this is the chance to just grab the opportunity back. Makafi, why did you decide to get into entrepreneurship?
I just wanted to learn something, like how to do something with my hands. That's all.
And so far, what have you been able to do?
Key holders with these, slippers with these, necklace and earrings.
I see. Interesting. We'll come back. So you I'm sure you brought some of your stuff around. We'll come back so you show us some of the things that you've done. But Lizzie, how about you? What is it in the journalism field that pushed you to choose journalism for this mentorship program?
Okay, I have the passion for journalism and I am good in public speaking.
Okay.
So I decided to join this mentorship to acquire new skills so that what I have, I can speak it out.
Okay.
That's why I choose journalism and media.
Interesting. Your expectations that you came home with, do you think your expectations are being met or have been met?
Yeah, I have met my expectations because I was not having any idea about journalism. But when I came here, I've learned new things, and our facilitators are very good. How they have time and patience to explain things to us is very interesting, and I love that.
Interesting. Nanaya, how about you? The graphic design class, will you say that not having any knowledge in the field at all and coming here to come and do this within 2 weeks, the tool is not yet up, but has it been something that you've found, fulfillment in?
Yes, very much. Because in SHS, when you are teaching graphic design, you don't use the computer.
Okay.
It's just particles. So I found this when I was given the opportunity to do graphic design here with the computer. I was very, very happy because I would get an upper hand over my needs. So it has really helped me.
I see. And for you, trying to get something done with your hands, and now you've been able to. Did you have any idea about doing key holders or the bags or the slippers? You did not have any idea. But today, if I buy beads for you, you can give me something nice. You owe me a bracelet before you finish, right? That's a deal. Do you think when you go home and you get a chance to do something again in entrepreneurship, for the few days you've been here, you will come back for it?
Yes.
What specifically?
If I come back, I'll actually do journalism and media.
Okay, interesting. But I know you brought some of the things you've done. Let's see some of the things you've done already. I see. Some beautiful stuff. Let me see. Let me check it out. Wow. That's pretty nice. Can't you see this? Where Madia na Madia? Where Madia? It's nice. You did this by yourself? Interesting. I love it. Let me see these ones as well. Oh wow. Key holder or key holders. All right. So 2 key holders. So actually, this is what she's been able to do, and this is coming from McAfee in the entrepreneurship class. This is what she's been able to do as well, and interesting. And in fact, if you know, perfect combi. Very nice, Maka. Thank you so much for this one. Even if Media Crowd will keep it, and then these ones as well, key holders. For this one is for yourself. Go and keep it in the house, okay? This is really nice, and you have slippers as well. Interesting. My kid says we are Kono. Oh, but you have to do one for her, okay? So this is from McAfee as well, in entrepreneurship class, and she decided to do these beautiful slippers, and she had no clue about all of these before. Let me say just 7 days gone. All right. And this is all given to her at Heritage Christian University College SHS Career Mentorship Program. Let me keep it for you, okay? Let me keep it for you. Now, let me come back to you. McAfee, how does this make you feel? Having no idea, in fact, 0 idea about beat making. And all of a sudden, within 5 days, you've been able to turn something into an artifact.
I'm actually happy because when I go, I'm actually going to make money. Yes, my aunties like those beads stuff. So yes, I'll take money from them.
Do you like money or you love money?
I love money.
Wow. You love money, you don't like money?
I don't like
it. I like money, I don't love money.
I love it.
You love it. Interesting. And that's why you decided to come to the entrepreneurship. I see. Now, Nana, have you been able to also design some graphics already?
Yeah.
You've been able to do that. Okay. Do you have some here? Oh, unfortunately, we may not be able to show this. I don't know if you can capture it as well, but just some beautiful, I don't know, a shoe store or something. Trying to get something on, if that's very visible for you. So this is what Nanaya has also been able to do, and definitely I'm sure her colleagues have also done same or some similar stuff in the classroom as well. All of these skills, many of them did not know or have before joining the mentorship program, and so this is something really nice. Summer special fashion sale. Interesting from you. Now, for you as a journalist, I mean, should I put you on the spot and give you a chance to just introduce the Heritage in Focus show? Should I put you on the spot, or you say we should do next week? We should do next week.
No,
We can do it right now.
Sure.
Is that confidence for me? Is that confidence for me? All right, so just in 30 seconds, introduce Heritage in Focus to our viewers.
Okay,
So,
Heritage Christian University College is one of the best among the universities in Ghana. Then time I've not been here, I thought the other universities was the best. But since I came here for these 2 weeks, I've noticed and I've learned a lot of things. And I love the passion and whatever that they do here. And I would love to join this noble institution. Sure.
Heritage sold, not by me, by a mentee who has spent just about 5 days or 7 days on campus learning something in the field of journalism and media. Now, let's wrap up with the three of you. We'll have another set to come. Anaya, what will be your message to? But before then, there was some fun activities that happened over the weekend, right? I mean,
Yeah, Fangalo.
Fangalo.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the way you just said Fangalo? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, very much.
Would you like that to happen again?
Yes, before we go.
Before we go, Interesting. Okay, that's very good to hear from. But what will you tell the world out there?
Well, for those who just finished SHS and didn't get a chance to join this October, I would urge you all to join this coming November because it's very, very impactful and very, very entertaining. So that's my message.
Thank you so much. And Lizzie?
Oh, right after here, when I go back to my home, I want to go to my alma mater school to recommend for those who are coming to stay in the house to join the second edition because I've learned a lot and I want them to also learn something.
Great. And she actually told me yesterday that she's going to do that. And from here, she's going to an FM station back in Odan to go and do an attachment because she loves that thing. That's great to hear from you, Lizzie. Magavi, what's your message to other? You people are called what? Angels, right? What is the message you have for the angels out there? The angels who are not here.
I'll urge them all to join the career mentorship in November because it's really educative, interactive, and fun, actually.
They should also come and do some slippers and some beats like that. Interesting. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us on the show. Still on Heritage in Focus, having discussions and interactions with mentees of the 2024 October edition of the Heritage SHS Career Mentorship Program. After this break, we'll have the last set of mentees joining us for our last set of conversations and the wrap up on the show. Stay tuned.
Discover boundless horizons at Heritage Christian College.
Pétard entre mes dents. Bah ouais, je sors la bécane.
T-Buzz, High School Click, and Heritage University presents you an exciting event, Dub Fan Gala, right?
Are you interested in building yourself in the
We are still in the studios of Truth TV, bringing you Heritage in Focus. And I'm going to have my last set of conversations with our mentees who have joined us for the 2024 edition of the Heritage SHS Career Mentorship Program. Let me say a big thank you to Heritage for always being our proud sponsors to bring you Heritage in Focus every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And then also to Nielsen's Couture for providing me with this beautiful shirt that I'm wearing today on the show. Three beautiful ladies again joining me for this set of conversation, or this round of conversations, and I have one from the web design field or area again, in the person of Akwele Kwaku, the only fair lady among them. Yeah, Akwele, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Ganyobi. And then also Leah Lamte, another Ganyobi. Leah, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. And then pronounce your name.
Bennett Tapi.
Bennett Tapi. How do you spell your Bennett?
B-E-N-I-T.
B-E-N-I-T. And Tapi.
C-A-P.
Is it not Bennett Tape?
No. It's a French
Is it not Bennett?
pronunciation.
Okay, it's a French pronunciation. Tell me a bit about your name.
Okay, so my dad is an Ivorian and then my mom is from Benin.
Oh.
And I'm a Ghanaian by birth.
Oh, so you have three nationalities.
Yes.
Oh wow, interesting. Good to have all of you on the show today. So the two of them are journalism students, Bennett Tape, and then Leah Lamte, and then from the web design class is Akwele. Now let me start off with you, Akwele. Generally, if you had to rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 10 with the web design class, where would you rate it?
I'd give it 8. An 8.
An 8. Why?
Because it deserves that rating, and our facilitators too are very good. Shout out to Mr. Kane and Mr. Hoodie. They are very interacting and they are very welcoming. And they make sure that the girls understand what they are teaching. Even though the boys are there, but like they believe that we can do better.
Than the boys, eh?
Yes.
And you are doing better than the boys.
What a man can do better.
You still believe in that, eh? Interesting. Let me come to you, Leah. Journalism class, you've been one of the most vocal, individuals in the classroom, along with Bennett. How has the experience been for you?
It's been interesting. It's been amazing. I love the experience. Yeah.
And the environment itself, do you think it provides the right avenue for people who want to do anything in journalism or to get into the media?
Yeah, it really does. Because it really does. Because I've not really, even though my dream was to become a journalist, I've not really had like I've not really been tutored into journalism. I've not really been taught how journalism is. I've not really been taught like the do's and don'ts in journalism. But that's been like always like everything. That's what I want to do. I want to be a journalist. I want to be a journalist. So it's really provides because I came here. I learned the do's and don'ts in journalism. I learned like how you can cope, how you can talk to people, even though you are under like anxiety or something, how you can bring it down and talk to people. Yeah. Learned a lot.
Interesting. Bennett, how has it been for you coming in for this 2 weeks program?
Okay, so the journalism class is the best because I don't know what other people are doing in their class, but then I don't know if I have the platform, I will convince all of them to come for journalism class. I don't care if they don't want to do journalism or not, but then they should come to the class because it's fun. Like being with you personally, and then the way you open up to us, you ask questions, and then you are ready to listen to us. It's very fun being in the journalism class, and then I love the people around this place because my mates, they are fun. You see, when you go to other place, maybe some of them are mean, don't want to talk to you, but then in this class, everybody is fun to talk to. And then Omega, I just like how he is in this class.
I see.
I'm always looking up to him in this. He doesn't know, but then anytime he's doing something in this class, I always look up to him. He's doing very well. Yes.
So, Omega, I know you are watching. You was on set some minutes ago, and you're a role model already to a colleague. But let me stick with you and find out, why did you decide to choose journalism? Why not go to the other fields and all of that?
You know, when I was actually coming here, I was not having any like course in head. I didn't know what to do. Okay, so I just came. When I came, and then I registered online here. So I chose journalism and media. And I wasn't sure about that. So when I got here, then those I came with, they were all into like entrepreneurship. I'm like, well, let me be the odd person. I was like, let me be the odd person among them, and then I chose journalism. And then I think I haven't made any mistake choosing this course. I love it.
Interesting. For you, Leah, you have a passion to be a journalist or to become a journalist and all of that. Do you think the expectations you had coming from home, having chosen media and journalism, your expectations have been met, or maybe even beyond, or it's below par?
It has been met beyond. But my mom knows me as, even though plenty people don't believe me when I say this, my mom knows me to be a very shy person because I can't really get up and talk in public. But I came here journalism class. We had a lot of presentations, even with you. You make us feel free and like give us that platform to be able to express ourselves. And I've really learned this thing about expressing yourself and talking in public, and it's really nice.
And today you're on TV.
Yeah.
I see, not the kid. But for our college, you are trying to even maneuver and then overcome even the gentleman in your classroom. Did you have any background in web design before coming?
Honestly, I had no idea about it. Like nothing. I just knew about coding, and I even thought it was for firsters. Like when I came here, I got a fair idea about it. It has been fun.
How do you think the knowledge you've acquired so far is going to shape you, going forward?
Okay. So I want to do a bit of IT, and I feel like it's really helped me because I've gotten the knowledge I wanted to get.
Interesting. And have you been able to produce anything so far? What are some of the works you've done for the past few years?
Okay, so we've learned how to use the coding languages. That's the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript. And it has been very fun.
Which of the languages do you think you relate with the most?
HTML.
Why?
Because it's a lot. It's a lot. But then when you are determined to do something, you'll be able to get it and you'll be able to do it. And that's what I believed in when I came here. Because when I opened the app, I was like, what is this? What's my come to do? But then when we started, it was fun, and then I was able to grasp whatever I needed.
Interesting. But do you have any of the web pages you've created so far here? You came with some of them?
We were able to create a registration form.
Okay.
And it was so nice. Like every time you try to do something, they'll ask for a registration form. And I was able to create one with my own skills.
Let me take a look. You can get that as well. So, registration form. Let me see what this is. Okay. Can we get this? It's quite tiny. If we can get this. So it's a registration form. asking of your name and your personal details and all of that. So she has decided to create this. But have we got this? But Akole, you said you didn't have any idea about creating a form like this using any code language.
I didn't know anything about code language.
I see. Interesting. All right. So this is what she's been able to do so far. On the final day, they'll be having some projects. They'll be presenting them as well. Next week, we are promising that we are going to get you some of the work that they've done, so that we'll be able to showcase them on air for you to see within the 2 weeks what our mentees have been able to do for themselves and the knowledge that they've been able to acquire as well. So that is Akole from the web design class. But for the two of you, last week we had a kind of a simulation in terms of hosting and coming in as guests, and everybody in the journalism class will agree with me that you gave some stellar performances. On the day. Let me hand over the show to you right now, the two of you. So let me hand over the show to you. This time, don't be as guest and host, but co-hosting. Right? Just do a co-hosting, and let's go. So, Benny, you are the host. Leah is the co-host.
Okay,
Let's
shall
go.
we start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, viewers. Your host for today is Bennett, and then I'm here with my co-host. And today we'd like to talk about the do's and don'ts in journalism class. Okay, so guys, you being a journalism is not easy, yeah. And then I know people out there want to become journalists, and they don't know do's and don'ts about journalism. But then I and my co-host would like to talk a little bit about the do's and don'ts about journalism. So Leah, can you tell the viewers something?
Okay, so before that, she mentioned my name. I'm Miss Leah Lamte, and I'm her co-host for this program. Yeah, so one thing I know about the do's in journalism is like when you are seated, you're supposed to be seated upright. You don't lean, you don't do anything. You're supposed to be seated upright, and you're supposed to communicate with your viewers. You don't know the amount of people watching you out there, so you're supposed to communicate with them. You're supposed to know what to do, like languages to use, because you're supposed to know the languages to use because people are watching you all around the world.
Yeah. My teacher always tells me that as a journalist, you are not supposed to lie. If you don't know anything about the issue, don't even raise it up, don't talk about it. And make sure you don't interfere into people's privacy. Okay, as a journalist, you can go to the extent of asking a lot of questions, but when it gets to the person's privacy, do not get there. And then as a journalist, you have to be very confident. Okay, it's not easy doing this, but then you have to be very confident. And I'll thank my tutor because he has been doing a very big job for us because it's not easy. Yeah.
Thank you so much as well. It's not been easy, and it's not been easy with all of us. Thank you so much. So that was Leah and Bennett, who are in the media class as well. But we are wrapping up. How did you feel on Saturday with high school clique and T-bars coming on campus? And how was the experience? You want to talk about it? Let me start with you. And then add your final words.
I'm a high school clique rep, so yes, high school clique never disappoints. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. So seeing them here and with the performances and everything, it was not new to me. And high school clique, as I said, they never disappoint. It wasn't new to me though, but then it was actually fun. I wasn't expecting that because even though people didn't really come as I was expecting, but then it was still fun for us. It was still fun.
Interesting. Yes. What's your message to those out there who are contemplating whether to come for the next edition?
Why would you even contemplate about coming to SHS Career Mentorship? No, you don't have to contemplate. Just make sure you raise the fund and then come and learn. I know my mates out there if it's about learning, why am I coming to learn? No, it's not only about learning. There are fun activities going on, and then there are a lot going on. So don't miss the second edition of the Career Mentorship program. Make sure you come. Yes, that's what I'll tell you.
Thank you so much, Leah.
So with the Saturday's program was amazing. It was fun. Like, I guess I've not really been to a concert or program like that before, but I had an amazing experience. Like,
Interesting.
I enjoyed myself.
Great
I
to hear.
had fun.
What will you tell your colleagues and viewers out there who are, contemplating on coming for the next edition for the mentorship?
No need. Just apply. Don't contemplate. Don't have second thoughts. When I was coming, I was like, okay, let me come, because my sister came here and she came back home and then she was all confident and all that. My sister was like already a confidence person. She came back home and then like her confidence was like massive. She also did media and journalism. I'm just saying this thing. Yeah. So don't contemplate on registering. Just come. It's not all about learning. It's about practicals. It's about you have fun. It's an amazing experience. I will urge everyone to come for the November edition. If I would like, I would really come again. I would love to come again. I'll come again.
Interesting. Actually, your final words. And how was the Saturday's program for you as well?
Saturday's program was fun because so after the dancing and everything, I was tired, so I went out to some air, and then I had DSL, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm going back inside." Because my mom is a huge fan, and then I sent her videos. And
You're also a huge fan of DSL?
Yes, and she was so happy because she was also watching Mentor. She was so happy. So all I want to say is, if you are given the opportunity to be here, or if you see the flyer or anything, please apply and come, because there's something really special about this place that you really don't want to miss.
Thank you so much, ladies, for joining me on the show today for this conversation. That was Leah and Bennett, and then also Aquile joining us today on the show as well. And they've shared their experiences with us. So the November edition will be starting on the 9th of November up until the 23rd of November 2024. Now we'll be crowning this particular edition with a guest speaker from MX24. She's also a TikToker, and many of you can associate with her. She's in the person of Yabita. You can check her out on TikTok. She'll be coming to talk to the young ones. We all love these influencers and these young people on TikTok and social media. And so she will be coming on Saturday to crown the whole event after 2 weeks of learning and inspirations and all of that. So November 9 to the November 23, the second edition of the Heritage SHS Career Mentorship Program will be happening. We're supposed to have a couple of others also joining us in the show, but directors are just prompting me that our time, unfortunately, is up, and so we have to wrap up on the show. But it's been a very interactive and a very engaging conversation this afternoon on the show. We'll be having some of them do some practical stuff, and so next week, like I said earlier, we'll have some of their works displayed on Heritage in Focus on Tuesday, so you'll be able to know what exactly transpired while things were happening here during the 2 weeks. Let me say a big thank you to Heritage Christian University College for always helping us to come here with Heritage in Focus. Admission for the 2025 intake is opened, and so business administration programs in various fields are available for you to choose from. Bachelor of Science programs in nursing, information technology, and information security are also available for you to choose from as well. And then we have professional programs all available. BA Psychology is also in for you, and then newly brought in as well is BA Communication Studies. BA Communication Studies. So many of you get in contact with us and be asking, when are you starting Communication Studies? When are you starting Communication Studies? Finally, it is here. So you can get in touch and then get enrolled into the BA Communication Studies program. Very soon also we'll be rolling out the multimedia technology program as well for you to also take advantage of. Big thank you also going out to Nissin's Couture for providing me with my shirt today for the show. And so you can also get in touch with them for your wedding, for your outdoorings, your engagement, any outfit that you are looking out for. You can reach out to Nissin's Couture to be able to provide for you as well. Contact them on 054-691-9667, 054-691-9667. And then on WhatsApp, it's 026-882-2110, 026-882-2110. A big thank you also to my producers, Dino Mari, aka AJ, and then also Zion Ewuku as well. My MCR gentlemen and cameramen Philip, Quist, Freeman, Bassett, and everyone else. Thank you so much for helping us. Makeup artist as well. Yeah, my producer doing that for me as well again. And to every one of you, the mentees who was able to join us here on the show, thank you to all of you. And then to everyone else who was not able to make it up on the show, we say a very big thank you and wish you the very best going forward and waiting for your results. We hope you come out flying colors. If the colors doesn't fly, do fly. My name is Dennis Abbey. So we'll come your way again next week. Bye-bye.